Look, I've stayed so long on this home screen that the text is just broken up, fragmented apart. That's so good. I love it. Stretch it out, because we are going to get back into this, which is going to be very exciting. I'm going to turn this on because I'm a baby. Let's go. Hello, everybody. It's been over a year since you saw this, or you saw me, but welcome to the return of Outer Wilds Echoes of the Eye DLC. Thank you for being patient and sticking with me as we get back into this. Obviously, a new year, new streaming, and the finish of a series that has been long awaited. Video settings, the game. I know, right? I'm loading it. So, it's been a while, obviously, but I appreciate the upkeep on the series. It's been actually a pretty successful one, having a few videos get some pretty decent views. Alright, this is the real test. If we wake up, how will everything look and feel for the stream? Hi, YouTube. Follow this guy. I just wonder how we got here. Slate, how did we get here? Why are we even here? Just to suffer? I mean, that's basically what happens every time I talk to him. Ooh. Alright. Ooh. Put the suit on because it's time to suit up. Alright. So, last time you saw this, you saw me playing this game, was pretty much a year on YouTube and a year and a half on Twitch. So, it's been a while since we've dived deep into this new DLC, but I've continued to think about the game and avoid myself from actually seeing the ending of the game, because I promised myself that I will beat this game, I will finish this series, and it's kind of the one key things I want to do for the start of this year is finish this one up. So I lowered the resolution across a little bit, the board a little bit, so it might look worse, but it'll be smoother. Which is just honing in on, I need a freaking upgrade with my computer. Anyways. So, let us review. It's been a while since you've seen this series, obviously. But I appreciate all the views on some of these episodes. I think some have a couple hundred, which is awesome to hear. But let's look back at where we are with the Stranger. We don't know what they're called, but we'll also call them the Inhabitants, because I rewatched my whole series in preparation for this stream. But I didn't really watch anything else. I've seen other people play this game, but only up to the points that I really knew. Anyways. The Stranger. This is a little recap course for everyone. Welcome back to your crash course. The Stranger. So, the Inhabitants. Another race of people. You have the Parthians, Nomai, and the Inhabitants. Inhabitants were not in this galaxy. They're in a neighboring system that also heard the Eye of the Universe's signal, called upon them. Basically what they did is they took a group of them, I'd say maybe around 30 or so, to go observe this eye. And they got here using built a little spaceship, cloaking device, flew over here, and then were just hidden away as we continued to live. And it probably means that they were here way before us. They actually got close enough to feel an energy source, or kind of discover what it was. And, well, obviously, the Eye of the Universe is very mysterious. We don't really know 100% what it is, but we do know that once it's observed, the universe ends and a new one begins. That's what happened at the end of the last game. And so I assume that these inhabitants saw the eye and saw that it meant the end of the universe, the end of life, death. So it didn't look good on them, and so they retracted everything they thought they were worshiping, and they burned down their churches and stuff, so on and so forth. But they still continued to stay around to monitor this symbol, because it was still pretty cool. You know, very ancient, as we know it is a very ancient source. But then they got homesick, and they wanted to develop a way to reconnect back with their home planet, their home system, and they used this weird flame technology in these artifacts. They stored the green flame in their artifacts, fall asleep. They actually woke up on their own planet. They did 3 tests of these artifacts. 1 did nothing, 1 blew up, and 1 was actually it. And so they got to these, where are they? Got to these areas, which are on another thing. A few other things is, at some point, something was hidden in a vault. Yeah. Something was hidden in a vault. They submerged structure in a lake, has 3 keys, held a vault in it. They built this vault, and apparently it holds something pretty precious to them, sacred, that they had to go bring it back to their own world. And they used murals to hide the locks. It's a lot, but after rewatching the whole series, it's pretty much where they are. There's a few things here and there of details. There's another ship that was supposedly detached from the main stranger ship. It looked like an octopus or a squid. The squid ship, as I like to call it. That is away from the ship. So we don't know what that is yet. We don't know a lot about that. Where is that one? That is... But broken connection between the stranger and another craft. Yep, exactly. Okay, so yes, welcome to my 5-year recap series, but I believe now... I think the game is at least telling me everything we need to know about where to explore these things. So I believe I have to go to the Shrouded Woodlands to discover, or the Starlit Cove to discover this. But at the end of the day, where we are now is we need to go through each of these, find the mural, which I believe should house a code, which will get one of the 3. Once I get all 3, I'll unlock this vault. There's also one in the abandoned temple that I can't figure out for the life of me what that means. So that's where we are. So that is all we have to do now. Always so loud, isn't it? Anyways. So, forgive me, I'm going to be a little rusty. Oh. Very rusty, in fact. Okay. Let's try this again, from the start. It's fine, I wasted time the first run through. There's no problem. No problem. No problems here. Alright. So let's try this one more time, from the top. Grab this, go to here. We go to the stranger, and we mark it. I like rumor mode, as rumor mode's more fun. Okay. Alright. Oh my, oh my. There we go. Yay! Okay. Let's get this started right this time. I'm gonna be a little rusty, but I don't feel rusty. Oh, there we go. Because again, I did give myself a big refresh on this whole thing. I need to push this. Alright. I actually want the music to be loud. Put the music up. Alright, so let's begin with the first one. The one I am pretty confident I know how to do, but I've never actually done it. And that is at the little reservoir gorge up top. Feels good to be back in here, man. It really does. And so yeah, that building there is powering these dreams, this flame technology, to send them back. And once that building is destroyed, we get obviously cut from the dream world, and we're back into reality. Another thing is that the ship has a supernova detector, and once it discovers that, oh, the sun's going to go supernova soon, it flings us away from this area to be safe. Alright, hit me over here. Thank you. That happened. Not too bad. So, now that we know, once the sun they know the sun is going supernova, it activates its shield and jet propulsions us away from the universe, and you can see it on the screen, which is very, very cool. One of my favorite features, actually. Alright. So, not too shabby. Now we need an artifact, which I'm pretty sure there's one somewhere here, which is why I came here when I did. So yeah, that church is always going to remain a mystery for me. I don't really know what to particularly do about that church, but it's definitely always been in my mind. That's one of the few things is that has been on my mind since. Alright, so there's our artifact. Something I wanted to try, and I was thinking when I was rewatching my series, is I want to grab this. This is a disc that's got some holes in it, right? It doesn't have every single piece to the puzzle. And I wanted to see if we head over to the burning room, can we restabilize some of the images of this disc? I'm not certain we can, but I think it's worth a shot. Alright. So we're moving away now from the so this led to the the bottom area of this guy, which has nothing. Right, and then this guy man, it still gives me the chills, bro. I swear, this is just a scary game. It is a freaking horror game. Okay. So this slide reel, we go back. This tells the tale of what to do for this area, which is how we need to essentially head in this church, dim the lights, because that's when the mural becomes a painting of itself, which is this guy here. It's weird that that one has no light. Or did I already take that light? I think did I already try to take it? No, I don't think so. So yeah, this has number 3. Basically, you walk across this bridge, turn off the lights, and then that's where the mural is being hidden. Easy peasy. So we need to grab this guy and get it started. So yes, I basically, no cap, just been a little bit of a wimp, and I'm too scared to do this, so I turned off the frights mode just for the sake of this playthrough. But it means I can actually finish it. Another thing I noticed is that one of these guys, one of them is missing. There's a missing There's an empty place. Okay. So we focus this. We focus if we need to make anything change with our light, and we can seal it if we want to, I believe, hide from people. If we want to hide from people, we do that. But it is kind of like a little hidden game. We do this to get the lights on. And then we do that to release the bridge. Now, I'm pretty confident that when the lights are on, for this area specifically, when the lights are on, there's no danger here. So while the lights are on, I can move about freely, which allows me to help get an understanding of where I need to go, the path I need to take to get down into the bottom area. And I heard a door open, but I believe that is just a sound effect. It's not until you actually hear movement of the feet. So I don't know if we can just basically jump down here. But basically, just kind of walk with me for a second. Don't mind that, that's just the dam. But this is basically the path we need to take. We're going to go here, I think. Is it? Oh, I don't think so, actually. Now, it feels like that'll hurt me. Okay, but let's check out something else. So, what you do is, what we learned in the secret thing is that, where is it? Where do you go for it? Is it a hidden cave? I think it's in a cave area. Up there. Yep. So up there. Right. Just more things to spook me. But this, you walk across the open space. And what you do is you blow out the lights with this guy to the entire thing. And then, thusly, the murals open at the bottom of that main building and I can get in it. The problem being is that I don't particularly know the path to getting there. I don't feel like that's what you do. I think I die. I think it's down there. But I don't 100% remember how you get down there. There's a thing here. This is open. I think once I do this, there's a bridge here. I need to get to the other side of this. And that's what the point of this whole area is to have you go over here. You go up here. You ignore the dude watching film. Can't tell what this guy's doing. But I don't know if it's going to be just one guy. That's the problem. Which might hurt the process, so I'm going to meditate until next loop. But I've got it now. And once we do, we can do this whole thing a shot. So, I'm ready to truly get started and finish one of 3. See if we can finish all of them tonight. But it's going to be a little tricky. Okay. So, we're on the clock. No more messing around. I think these are built in a way where you can't do all of them in one loop. Each of these little dream worlds. Just run into it full speed, honestly. It stops your speed anyway. And I think I know a way for it to be faster. We do this. Yeah. Yep. So this is actually a faster method. Getting to where I want to be. I head in here. I grab this. And we're immediately where we need to be with loads of time. I want to give myself as much time as possible to attempt these dream sequences. It's kind of weird it doesn't take my suit. I guess it's true. I'm just a being, but why does it take any of my clothes? Why am I just not naked when I show up there in the dream world? I don't know. You tell me. I guess what I'm wondering, another thing is, right? They're dead. But are they still ghosts in the spirit world? I don't know. That's a really interesting way to think about it. I wonder if being connected to the dream world in that sense is that sort of way to stay in touch with them. So basically what I'm saying is there's not that many here of these inhabitants because obviously a lot were perished in the thing. And I wonder what the inhabitants on this planet were thinking when they just like vanished. We're like, hey guys, what happened? And they were never heard from again. So, what we need to do first, we need to go down here and activate this guy. Okay. And so now we gain access to this, which is just a little elevator. Now we turn off the lights. We just need to remember the path to get to where we need. Down here, it's as simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as over here. This way. Up here. Up here. Alright, so ready? Huh. I just dropped it. Oh! Oh my god. What is happening? Oh god, there's bridges everywhere. Oh my gosh, so you can see them walking around in here. This is insane. I did not think this would work. I just tried it for fun. Huh. Let's put it like over just back at base camp and I could just... Huh. I didn't even think that was possible. Ooh, and there's a bridge for the elevator. This might be what we want. Oh, we can grab it with us though, right? That's crazy. Okay, so yeah, I definitely remember seeing pictures of that weird glowy state. I never actually knew how to get into it, and it was so much more simple than I thought it was going to be. So there's a... So now what I want to do is I want to potentially leave my thing here. And so I can kind of observe dude, I don't even know what I'm looking at here. But this, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about you dropping your artifact. So there is a bridge down there. Alright, this has blown my mind, for sure. It's also a little helpful because I can now see where everything is. I don't know if this works for all of the maps, but this might be the ticket. Whew. See ya. Oh my goodness. Huh. All right. We got more reels to explore. I still don't feel like I'm out of the woodworks yet, but it's the full reel. No burning. So what they did, move their consciousness into building themselves a simulator that they could use to transport their beings into the world. I'm hoping this elevator doesn't randomly change on me, because that would mean that they're coming for me. But what's this one? So one time walking through, it gives them a sphere, and it's not necessarily transporting them back, but building like a simulated world. And so once they leave the perimeter, they break. So I'm just gonna leave it. And now we know how to get here. But I can't view it. I need to view it with the artifact. This is so insane. Didn't even think this is what would happen. Alright, so you're coming with me. Yeah. What does that mean, though? It's burnt. Maybe I do need to come here with it. Hold on. Do you have any idea what any of that means? I'm looking in here. Do I see anything that's even slightly legible? This is why I'm just so lost all the time. Well, let's open it. We at least did that. So there's nothing else in here for me to take? But I see each of these areas has a elevator to take you to the submerged structure. I'm gonna try something else. I'm just gonna leave my thing right here. I'm just gonna dive into the world. Oh, the loop's ending. I feel like we're actually doing something big here. The first time. Why is this corrupted? Slide 3 is corrupted. It's unreadable. Maybe I have to read something first. Well, now that I have this new trick, we gotta see what the other areas are capable of. It's only a tiny spoiler on my part, because I remember seeing pictures like this. I'm like, how do you even do that? I feel like I'm gonna be playing this game for 5 years, but no. So what is that? What is all of this? This is insane. God, beats me. Maybe if I look at it from afar, it'll paint its picture to me. Oh, we're getting right there. I know we are. Whoa.